Assalamu alaikum. I hope you all are fine. Welcome to my channel World Science Learners. In this video, we're going to look at the various types of rocks, and while we look at the classification, we also understand and analyze the properties of these types. So while defining some key terms that you must remember. Alright, let's begin. Rocks. Rocks are the materials that form the essential part of the Earth's solid crust. So a rock is a naturally occurring solid substance that normally made up of minerals. So some rocks are made up of only one mineral and others are made of several minerals combined. They can be of different color, size and texture. So these rocks can be classified according to how they were formed. How can we define a rock? So rocks composed of one or more minerals combine in some way. So they are monomineralic rocks and polymineralic rocks. So in monomineralic rocks, they are made up of only one mineral. And in polymineralic rocks, they are made up of more than one mineral. So the examples of monomineralic rocks are rock salt and limestone. So rock salt is made up of only halite and limestone is made up of only calcite. So these rocks are made up of only one mineral. And in polymineralic rocks, the example is granite. And it is made up of quartz, mica, feldspar. So this rock is made up of more than one mineral. Types of rocks. So there are three types of rocks. The first one is igneous rock, the second one is sedimentary rock, and third one is metamorphic rock. So these are the three main types of the rocks. The first one is igneous rocks. So igneous rocks are formed from the solidification and cooling of magma or lava. So solidification can occur along the surface of Earth or beneath the surface of the Earth. Examples of igneous rocks are basalt, granite, pumice, scoria, rhyolite, obsidian. So these are the examples of igneous rocks. How are igneous rocks formed? So deep in the ground is molten rock called magma. So in this diagram, magma is inside the earth and lava on the top of the earth. So sometimes magma bursts through the surface causing volcanic eruption. So igneous rocks are formed when magma cools and solidifies. Classification of igneous rocks. So igneous rocks are classified on the basis of mineral composition and on the basis of region. So on the basis of mineral composition, they are divided into acidic and basic rocks. So acidic rocks are those rocks that containing large quantity of silica, and basic rocks are those that containing less quantity of silica and large quantity of iron, magnesium and aluminium. So the examples of acidic rocks are granite, and the example of basic rock is basalt. So the content of silica in igneous rocks varies from over 80% to about 40%. So on the basis of region, igneous rocks are also divided into plutonic and volcanic rocks. So plutonic is also intrusive igneous rocks and volcanic is also extrusive igneous rocks. So in intrusive igneous rocks, they are also formed underground, and it's usually medium to coarse grain texture due to slow cooling. And it's typically light colored. So the example of intrusive igneous rock is granite. And in extrusive igneous rocks, they are also formed on surface and it's glassy or fine grained due to rapid cooling. So typically it's dark colored. So the example of extrusive igneous rock is basalt. So in this diagram clearly show the extrusive igneous rock and intrusive igneous rocks. And here is a magma chamber. So intrusive igneous rocks are formed from magma. So that cools slowly, and as a result these rocks are coarse grained. And extrusive igneous rocks cool quickly. And as a result these rocks are fine grained or has lack of crystals growth. The second one is sedimentary rocks. So sedimentary rocks are formed when particles of sediments build up and are cemented together by the effect of pressure and minerals. So in this diagram, the fragments wash to the sea, and in the sea they are cemented together by the effect of pressure and minerals and also form sedimentary rocks. So sedimentary rocks are formed. So the aggregates of existing particles are made of chemical precipitates or composed of organic materials. So examples of sedimentary rocks are limestone, siltstone, sandstone and shale. So these are the examples of sedimentary rocks. Formation of sedimentary rocks. So sedimentary rocks are made up of accumulation of various types of sediments. So in this diagram, the layer of sedimentary rocks are also present, which are also formed by the accumulation of various types of sediments. And sedimentary rocks are formed when particles of other rocks or the remains of plants and animals are pressed and cemented together. And they also form below the surface. The two processes that form sedimentary rocks are compaction and cementation. So compaction is when all air and water is squeezed out of sediments, and cementation when minerals are left between the fragments of sediments. So these are the two processes that form the sedimentary rocks. So types of sedimentary rocks. There are three types of sedimentary rocks. The first one is clastic sedimentary rock, the second one is chemical sedimentary rock, and third one is organic sedimentary rock. So the clastic sedimentary rocks are formed when rock fragments are deposited, compacted and cemented. So the example of clastic sedimentary rock is sandstone. And in chemical sedimentary rocks, they also form from the dissolved minerals left behind when water evaporates. So chemical sedimentary rocks example is gypsum. And in organic sedimentary rocks, they also form from the remains of living things. And the example of the organic sedimentary rock is chalk. The third one is metamorphic rocks. So the word meta means change and morph means form. So metamorphic rocks are formed by the effect of heat and pressure on existing rocks of igneous and sedimentary rocks. They can greatly affect the hardness, texture or layer patterns of the rock. So in this diagram, the metamorphic rocks are formed by the effect of heat and pressure. So the examples of metamorphic rocks are gneiss, slate, quartzite, schist, marble and phyllite. So these are the examples of metamorphic rocks. Formation of metamorphic rocks. So in this diagram, the metamorphic rocks are also formed. Here magma rising through the rock and metamorphic rocks are formed. So change from one type of rock into another by heat, pressure and chemical processes, they also form metamorphic rocks, and from deep beneath the earth's surface. All metamorphic rocks are formed from existing igneous and sedimentary rocks. So types of metamorphic rocks. Rocks are classified according to composition and texture. So the metamorphic rocks are classified into two types. The first one is foliated rocks and second one is non-foliated rocks. So in foliated rocks, the example is slate, and in non-foliated rocks, the example is marble. So here is the difference between foliated and non-foliated metamorphic rocks. So foliated rocks are those that are subjected to heat and pressure, and non-foliated rocks are not subjected to heat and pressure. Bands are lined up in foliated rocks and bands are not lined up in non-foliated rocks. So many new minerals that are produced with the change in temperature and pressure are also occur in foliated rocks. So non-new minerals formed with the change of temperature and pressure are also in non-foliated rocks. And in foliated rocks, they are also complex composition, and in non-foliated rocks, they are also simple composition. So in this slide, you also see the original rocks are also converted into metamorphic rocks. So these original rocks are common rocks, which are also converted into metamorphic rocks due to the increase of heat and pressure. So the clay is converted into slate due to increase of heat and pressure. Clay is converted into slate. and limestone is converted into marble. So limestone is common rock and marble is metamorphic rock. So this simple rock is converted into metamorphic rocks due to increase of heat and pressure. And coal is converted into graphite. It's not granite, it's graphite. Sandstone is converted into quartzite and granite is converted into gneiss, and shale is converted into schist. So these common rocks are converted into metamorphic rocks due to increase of heat and pressure. So this was all about different types of rocks. I hope that you enjoyed the video. If you have any doubts, please write down the comment section and we are happy to help. Thank you all for listening and watching my videos. If you appreciate my work, please subscribe my channel.